So today I'm going to break down how this hallway was wired in the most simple, basic form that I know how. Now I know each hallway is slightly different, but this is just to give some of the domestic apprentices a look and anybody who's interested. Right, so let's get into this here. Basically, I have left out the neutrals and earths for simplicity, and I'm going to use this little shanky sand to explain what's going on. So basically, this is your feed, and this comes all the way along and powers the entire hallway circuit. Now the hallway is broken up into different sections. For example, we have a motion sensor here and two lights. Here we have a switch, and here we have two motion sensors and a few other lights. So I'll go through this slowly from start to finish. The feed comes in, and you have to remember, sorry, I'll go back a second here. You have to remember everything is just a switch. All electrics is a switch. It's all just things opening and closing, letting power flow and not flow. So the feed comes in, as you can see here, and goes to the motion sensor. Now when the motion sensor detects movement, that switch, it's just a switch, closes. So it detects you, the switch closes, and then the electricity flows up to the lights in the switch wire here, as you can see. Then it loops on to the next area, which is just a switch by itself powering an individual light. Again, you physically close the switch and the light gets power. Moving on from that switch then, we come down here to a different situation. So what you've got is you've got two motion sensors, left and right, and you've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 lights here. Now what's different about this is the feed comes into the first sensor and then loops on to the second sensor. And then the switch wires are looped between the lights and the outgoing side of each motion sensor. So if this sensor here closes, it actually turns on all the lights. But if this sensor closes, it turns on all the lights as well. When I say closes, it just means it detects someone. So if someone walks into this area right here, the switch on whatever sensor detects the person will close and it will turn on all the lights. Now the neutrals and earths go to everything pretty much. Well, they don't have to actually go to this switch, but they will be going to the light. And that is basically the wiring in the hallway at a super simple down version. But yeah, there you go. Hopefully this helps somebody. So you'll see here in this clip, I've color coded my loop in boxes. So green is the light, white is the PIR, and red is the emergency, as you can see there. So what happens is you connect the cables into this thing called a click. The live is the live, the neutral is the neutral, the earth is the earth, and the A is either the emergency or the switch wire, although we don't really need to get into that too much. And then what comes out of the back of the click is the lead, and the lead here, as you can see, is what actually goes to the light in the ceiling. And that's it. I'll see you for another one tomorrow.